Greetings programs. In today's video we're going to be having a look at the Goodmans special effects mic, otherwise known as the Goodmans magic mic if you bought the red version with the yellow trimmings. This is the blue version with the silver trimmings and it's called a special effects mic. Despite that, I believe the two versions are largely the same. Generally they both have the same model number of GMM16. Designed to the exclusive specifications of Goodmans Industries Limited. So what is this thing? Well, it's a microphone, it has a built-in voice changer, and it has a mini drum machine. Designed as an entertainment device. It's designed to be an entertainment device for parties and things like that. A rather nice thing about it, actually makes it quite accessible to the consumer or semi-pro musician really, because it uses the regular 5mm guitar amp plug. You plug it into a guitar amp, a PA system, multi-track tape recorder, keyboard input, so that makes it quite versatile really. Put into karaoke machines too. So in this video we're going to be testing it by plugging it into the microphone input of a Casio MT800, running that Casio MT800 into my Yamaha MT3X tape deck, as we see here. We've plugged it into line channel 1, we've set the switch to microphone line in, we've set the gain to around about somewhere between 6 and 7, and the overall input is set to about 2.5. Okay. And then the output of that tape deck is routed to my speaker system down there. The reason why I use this is so that I can just literally leave all of my keyboards connected to the same speaker. It makes a nice mixer, makes a nice tape recorder, and overall it's quite a nice thing to have in any studio really. So yeah, very good when you've got all this and all that and you want all that connected up to that. I have a digital port studio for bounce back and further multi-channeling, and an Atari ST for sequencing. Not that the video is really about that mic, it's about the magic mic. So I'm going to try out this magic mic. Excuse the mess. Right, so on the side we have the voice changer keys. There's about 8 different voice functions. You can scroll through left or right. The middle button is to reset back to function 1. Without having to scroll 4 places backwards, you just press that and it resets to 1. We also have 6 sound effects. We also have an on, a high, and an off passive mode. If we set it to on, we can try out the sound effects. We have laughter. If we set it to high, it's going to sound a lot louder and a lot noisier. On is lower but cleaner. So we have applause and laughter. We also have a crash cymbal, a bass drum, a snare and a scratch sound. One thing to note about this is that it's monophonic. It's not polyphonic, since you can hear a cut off. You're not going to be able to play 2 sounds exactly at the same time. It's not polyphonic. so my thumbs like to play a bit of gabba. So yeah, that's the drum machine. Right, so what about this voice changer? Well, we're going to try that. As I say, there's about 8 settings. I do find that I think there's potential issues with the cable, however. There might be a little bit of a loose connection there, so it may call for a repair job. Another thing I should also note is that it requires 4 AAA batteries for the drum machine to work, although I don't think batteries are required for the actual microphone. I think those are just simply used to actually power the PCM sounds. As I'm pressing the up key, it increases the pitch of the inputs. Now if I press 0, okay, so we're going to try these actual sounds out for real, right? What we're going to do, we're going to just down here, the speakers are. And I'm going to step away to the other side of the room. I should be able to hear my voice being mutated by this thing. Not that my voice was in very good shape to begin with. Right, Jim, but not you know it.
That's love, Jim, but not you know it. Is that love, Jim? Is that really not how we know it? System 1, do you hear me? System 2, do you hear me? System 3, do you hear me? System 4, do you hear me? System 5, do you hear me? Testing 6, do you hear me? Testing 7, do you hear me? Testing 8, do you hear me? Testing 9, do you hear me? And the circle takes over. Let this frequency clear. Say it. I'm going to tell you a story about house. Yeah, you know house. And we call it acids. Acids? Yeah, we call it acids. Do you hear me? Sounds like it's over.
And there you have it. The Goodmans Magic Sound Effects Microphone.
With the power of your fingertips.
Feedback, testing feedback.
I'm reaching you. We'll make this frequency clear. Yeah, say it.
Yeah, all those were heard on the high setting. We're going to set it to the on and see how clear the actual signal is. And then after that, we're going to wrap the video up and call it a day.
Make this frequency clearer. Noise reduction. Passive sound. Make this frequency clearer still. Do you hear me clearly? Speaking closer to X-Wing 1. I'll be reaching you. Do you hear me? It's the passive sound. This sound is grounded. What happened to the aerodynamics of this thing? Oh, don't worry about that. I can be changed with the flick of a switch. Testing 1. Testing 2. Testing 3. Testing 4. Testing 5. Testing 6. Testing 7. Testing 8. And the cycle repeats over. I'll be reaching you